If you're somebody just now creating an LLC, there's a lot of things that you have to be able to know when it actually comes to not only forming that LLC, but how do we actually get the most benefits out of this business? What I'm gonna be showing you guys today is exactly how we pay ourselves through our LLC. This is gonna be one of the most important things that you can ever learn when it comes to actual business. Because there's a lot of people out in the world that actually just go out and create a business, they form their LLC, they start making money through the business account, and they're just unaware of everything that is actually going on, what they are actually being taxed, and at the end of the year, they end up finding out the number and they wish they had actually did what I'm about to go to tell you guys inside of this video. So this is exactly how you pay yourself through your LLC. Now, there are going to be two types of corporations that we're going to break down inside of this video. The first is going to be an S-Corp. Second is going to be the LLC and exactly how these operate. A lot of people actually try to start off at the S-Corp. And at this S-Corp level is basically where I'm saying to the government and the IRS that, hey, I don't want to be taxed as self-employed. Even though I'm having a side hustle, I'm going making a little bit of money, I want to avoid the actual tax gains that the government gets from self-employed people. This is when you form a S-Corp. Now, going over to a LLC, which is a limited liability company, we want to actually be aware that now, when we go over to the LLC, we are actually a protected company now. Understand that if you try to be able to sue me and everything is underneath that LLC name, this is what we consider as a different entity. So you cannot attack my personal assets. You can only come after what is in the LLC. It stands for protection, ladies and gentlemen, right? But the average person usually goes out and files a LLC and they just go about their way afterwards, not knowing that you can actually be a LLC and be able to get taxed as a S-Corp. You see, when you're an LLC, everything that is going through your business account is being taxed at 15%. So if I'm somebody that makes $100,000 throughout the year, I get taxed on this whole $100,000 15%. When I set my LLC up to be taxed as a S-Corp, is now when that $100,000 that I actually got throughout the year is not being taxed at the full 15%. $30,000 of that $100,000 is going over to taxes, to where the IRS is. The other 70 is going to be taxed as a S-Corp. So now I have the ability to not be taxed at full 15%. This is the lovely part, especially when you are actually growing and expanding your business. This leads me to the next question that majority of people ask. When should I know to switch my LLC to be taxed as a S-Corp? Because not everybody has to be able to set their LLC up to be taxed as an S-Corp. Some people are actually not ready for this. If you have just now created an LLC and you are not having consistent income coming in for that business, it is not best for you to go over and get your LLC taxed as a S-Corp. It serves no purpose at all. So one thing that you want to make sure is that you have at least consistent income coming through that business. Now we're about to get to what you guys actually been waiting for. How do we do it? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you're loving the information. That way you'll see your boy face every single day. Let's get to it. Now, how I actually take my LLC to be taxed as a S-Corp, there's two types of ways to really go about it. When you're first forming your LLC incorporation, I can either decide automatically, I know that this business is going to have consistent income coming in from the jump. I can automatically decide to make that LLC get taxed as a S-Corp, and they have an option for that when you're going to file your LLC incorporation. The next way is, I've decided I have an LLC and it is now generating consistent income inside of the business account. After that, I switch over to getting my LLC taxed as a S-Corp. What exactly do we look for to be able to actually know that we're getting taxed as a S-Corp? Well, when you're going to the IRS.gov and you're filling out your business information, one form that you want to look for that's going to turn your LLC being taxed as a S-Corp is Form 2553. On this form, you want to fill this form out all the way completely and make sure you submit it to the IRS. Once that is done, you are now going to be able to be taxed as a S-Corp. And at the end of the year, you don't have to be able to actually pay that full $100,000 and have the IRS knocking on your door. I hope you guys really enjoyed this information inside of this video. Like I said, if you have not yet, make sure you subscribe, like, comment to the channel. And for more information on exactly how we create LLCs, corporations, and S-Corps, make sure you join the team at Risk Seekers University. We now have 700 slots left for the people that actually want to be able to join the team. It will be provided in the link down below. The quote of the day that I want to leave you guys off with this video is you becoming successful out in this world is dependent upon solely how much stress you can actually take. A lot of people think that when I go inside a business, this is freedom. Business is not freedom at the beginning stages of it. It is hell. You go through stress. And most people are not aware of that until they jump into it. They jump into the water. And afterwards, they realize they're going through a cycle of stress and they cannot handle that stress. So if you're somebody trying to be successful out in the world, understand you have to learn how to actually deal with stress. You have to learn how to go through pressure. When a diamond is being built, it has to go through pressure in order to be able to actually come out a shiny diamond. You want to be that diamond that can actually go through pressure. Until next time, it's your boy Risk Secrets, and we out.